Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video on the Chicago Bulls documentary, which is called The Last Dance. I guess it's a 10-part series. I thought it was just going to be one episode, one session, but yeah, it turned out I guess it's going on for, I don't know if it's going to be airing every Sunday. I'll have to look more into that on ESPN, but this past Sunday they had 2 hours of the first part of it. It was very interesting. I'd never seen, never heard before footage, and more of that to come. I'm probably going to do another video, summarize it all when it's all over, but just since it just kicked off, there were some thoughts that came to my mind. I know so much about Michael Jordan, being from Chicago, being a Bulls fan, but there was a lot so far that was already covered that I didn't know about him, behind the scenes. I was only 5 when he got drafted in 1984 by the Bulls, and I was only 5 at the time. Like, I didn't start watching basketball until I was about 10 or 11. And but even so, I had thought I had seen like all of his good dunks, all of his highlights, because I got so many highlight films on him, and I've seen so much on YouTube. But I don't know if the game was actually posted on YouTube, but they showed highlights of his first NBA game, and although they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks, who were a really good team at the time, in the early, mid, late 80s. I had never seen footage from that game, and even though they lost, he was only a number 3 pick, they lost that game, but the Bulls fans and the organization knew from his first game that he was really going to be something special. They knew they had found probably he was Rookie of the Year that year, and they suddenly, within like the first 2 weeks, everybody knew who Michael Jordan was. He was the most exciting player in basketball at the time, upcoming player at least. So, and as far as the Bulls, they did talk quite a bit about the Bulls GM, Jerry Krause, who had built, the championship teams. He drafted all these. I think he wasn't a GM at the time that Jordan got drafted, but as far as the other players, Horace Grant, Scottie Pippen, and Rodman, he was responsible for, Bill Cartwright getting those other players onto the Bulls. So I never really cared much for Jerry Krause, but I do have to give him credit where credit's due. I mean, he did build those championship teams. He was responsible for 6 championships won in 8 years, but I think he was also, I despise him because he definitely was responsible for breaking up one of the greatest teams in the history of the NBA, one of the greatest dynasties, all because of his ego. He wanted to prove that he could. True, the Bulls were starting to age, but I think they still had some gas left in their tank. They still could have maybe won more championships. I don't know, who knows? I mean, a lot of the players were, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman were past their prime, but hey, they still, I mean, 96, 97, 98, they were all past their prime, I think, when they won those, the second repeat, the last 3 championships. But yeah, he basically broke that team up. They went from being the best team in the league to the worst team the next year. So yeah, I really don't have a lot of good feelings for Jerry Krause. So even Michael Jordan, other people were saying that he suffered from little man syndrome. He's a real short guy and wanted to prove that he could build his own championship team. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that series for now. Again, the documentary is called The Last Dance, and I'll probably I'll do a video comment on it when it's all over, when it's all been aired out there. So this is just a kickoff of it. So I'm doing a video right now for the beginning, and then I'll do one at the end when it's all over. Summarize that all for you. All right, thank you all for watching. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and have a great weekend coming up. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye.